Hello everyone and welcome to part 1 of our video lesson 3 on contextualization. In this part, we'll talk about the concept of contextualization. So, what exactly is contextualization? Think for a minute. You can pause the video if you like, take notes, or even write the full definition down. Have you done it? Great. What is contextualization? Contextualization is language use in real-life situations. It is the meaningful use of language for real communicative purposes. It helps students understand how language users construct language in a given context. It is putting language items into a meaningful and real context rather than being treated as isolated items of language for language manipulation practice only. Contextualizing language tries to give real communicative value to the language that learners meet. The context can help learners remember the language and recall it at a later date. Learners can use natural learning strategies to help them understand contextualized language, such as guessing meaning from context. For example, teaching the language used to give advice by looking at problem pages from teenage magazines gives the target language context. However, in many foreign language classrooms, language teaching is not done as to help students construct meaning in a given context. On the contrary, most of class time is occupied with activities which present decontextualized language. Our education system is oriented towards preparing students for multiple choice tests at different levels in all subjects, including English. However, decontextualized grammar instruction helps learners work on forms and even pass tests, but it does fail to enable them to use forms in a meaningful way. Therefore, it is essential that we teachers should be able to present language activities in such a way that learners can relate them to their real lives. It is the teacher's responsibility to make input comprehensible by presenting it within a context and providing support for the learners. This support can be given by asking questions, using audiovisual materials, using stories, for example. So, our lessons are usually contextualized, and we as teachers should devise activities to drive meaning even clearer to our students and allow our students to take in the context of the lesson or to relate the context of the lesson to their real lives. And this is the end of part 1. Now, move on to part 2. In part 2, we'll be talking about the techniques we use for contextualizing our language in our lessons. Okay? See you. Bye.